Experts from the Octa research group recommend keeping the General Community Quarantine or GCQ status of Metro Manila and nearby provinces in June. In a press briefing Wednesday, May 26, Octa research fellow Guido David says it does not seem right to ease the quarantine restriction in NCR Plus to modify GCQ despite the declining number of cases. NCR Plus includes Metro Manila and the provinces of Cavite, Laguna, Rizal, and Bulacan. NCR Plus is under GCQ with heightened restrictions until May 31. David says Metro Manila is reporting an average of 400 cases per day during GCQ, still a significantly high number. But David says some restrictions in the current quarantine status can now be relaxed, like increasing the seating capacity of business establishments. He also cautions local governments to look out for social gatherings that can be problematic, because these can be super spreader events. President Rodrigo Duterte is expected to announce this week the new quarantine classifications in the country for the month of June. The suspect in the alleged illegal sale of government-procured COVID-19 vaccines to Filipinos online surrenders Wednesday, May 26 to Philippine authorities. Mandaluyong Mayor Menchi Abalos and husband Benhur Abalos, chairman of the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, identify Kyle Bonifacio as a suspect in the vaccine for sale scheme. Bonifacio maintains that he is innocent and denies that he has connections with local government units. Las Piñas resident Norman Rabaya confirms to Rappler on May 26 that it was Bonifacio who offered him a vaccine slot in the city government of Mandaluyong. His tweet about the alleged illegal selling of vaccines on May 21 caught the attention of Philippine authorities. The National Bureau of Investigation already launched an investigation into the fraudulent scheme. Mandaluyong and San Juan's local government units, which were tagged in the controversy, also promised to look into the matter. Both city governments on May 21 denied their LGUs were involved in the scheme. Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon once again schools neophyte Senator Bongo in parliamentary debate. He tells the newbie legislator he only has himself to blame for the delayed passage of hospital bills he is sponsoring. Drilon turns the tables during the session Tuesday, May 25, after Go's lengthy manifestation. Go tries to appeal to senators' emotions, asking them to immediately pass the hospital bills.
Mr. President, because of this statement, I examined the records, and to my surprise, I found out that these measures we have been debating on have been pending in the Senate for 15 months.
The veteran senator cited the legislative history of several bills Go was sponsoring, such as the measure increasing the bed capacity of a lying-in clinic in Rizal, Palawan. The bill was referred to the Committee on Health on January 20, 2020, but it took Go's panel over a year to finish hearing the measure. Go's panel submitted its committee report on the bill only on February 15, 2021, and calendared to sponsor the bill along with 14 other hospital measures on May 17.
Minsan lang po ako nagtanong last week. Ngunit sa committee po ay mahigit sa 15 buwan na nakatenga. Kung tayo po ay concerned sa buhay ng ating mga kababayan, dapat po noon kaagad, isang taong nakalipas, ay dapat nagawa na natin ito.
Drilon also cites health officials who said the only way money can be allocated for these hospitals were if the bills became law in 2020. Doing so will require the government to allot funds for the hospitals under the 2021 national budget. But even after ripping apart Go's defense of his pet bills, it was still Drilon who identified the possible sources of funding for the hospital measures. Actress Angelica Panganiban is drawing flak on social media for posting what users are calling ungrateful and entitled complaints against the Subic chapter of the Philippine Red Cross. She tweeted Tuesday, May 25, saying she had already been waiting for an hour in their parking area to get her COVID-19 test done. This is followed by another tweet against Red Cross about how she is being ignored. She then shares her previous experiences with Red Cross Subic, that the last time she was tested, she almost went crazy. They sent me an email that I was positive for COVID-19, but the attached result was negative. They did that to the whole Olongapo guys. They eventually apologized after 12 hours. On Wednesday, May 26, the actress trends on Twitter as social media users are disappointed with her quote-unquote privileged attitude towards health workers. They remind her even celebrities have to follow the same protocols, such as booking appointments beforehand and dealing with long waiting times, just like everyone else. As of this writing, she has not responded to the backlash online. The Miss Universe Canada organization, or MUC, apologizes to Filipino fashion designers Michael Cinco and Drilon Fernandez amid the controversy that pitted designers versus the team of Miss Universe Canada 2020, Nova Stevens. In a statement posted on Instagram Tuesday, May 25, MUC says they are deeply saddened over the negative comments directed at Stevens, their organization, other third-party organizations, and their designer supporters. The organization explains it does not commit to a specific design for a specific event because it works with designers all over the world and receives multiple design options. Aside from Cinco, Fernandez also called out the organization, saying his designs for previous Miss Canada title holders had not been used. The organization says it will strive to do better going forward. The MUC ends its statement by decrying the hate message received by Stevens, her team, and their organization. Stevens' publicist MG Mode Communications earlier accused Cinco that the gowns he sent arrived late and were ill-fitting. Cinco refuted the claims and called the MUC and Stevens ungrateful.